All right, so first thing I'm gonna do, and it's funny that this Christmassy ass beat came on, is because you. I know, motherfucker. I ain't stupid. It is the 27th of December. I know your bitch ass ain't take down your Christmas decorations. So I'm not taking down the Christmas hat until February. Fuck nigga, take them Christmas decorations down. Something else that needs to be taken down, especially according to the Blizzard Corporation, is Marvel Rivals. But specifically though, something that Marvel Rivals players want, one feature that would improve competitive matches. There probably is going to be another conversation about role queue. If it is, I'm going to exit it out. Let's see. Marvel Rivals players Net.ee say enable hero bans across all ranks. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no. Alright, let me explain why it is a horrible idea. So for those of y'all who don't know, search. Marvel. Excuse me. Rank. This. So I could give y'all the exact rank. Okay, so boom. Open image in new tab. So for those of you who are unaware, Marvel Rivals ranking system goes bronze, that's the lowest you can be at, and that's where you start at. Bronze, silver, gold. This is whenever you reach gold with a character, you get a skin for them. Gold, platinum, diamond, grandmaster, eternity, one above all. Now, one above all is for like the top 500 players, and hero bans don't start until platinum. Do you understand? Do y'all want to know why hero bans don't start until platinum? Because 99% of the people who play this game are going to be below platinum, and the very, very, very few people in platinum and above are going to be that upper 1%, not even the 1% necessarily, the upper 1% of actually good players of this game. Hey, what are you doing? Down. Flex with the dumb self. Okay, you figured that out, get that situated, big bro. But anyway, majority of the people, and maybe it may not be as drastic as 99%. Let's say 90, for the sake of conversation, to have some, more uneasy to understand numbers. Numbers, right? Majority of the people who play the game who play ranked. First off, majority of the people who play the game will never touch the rank. But for those solid few that do touch rank, most of them will never get past gold. Okay? This right here is when you start getting into the worst of the best. Meaning, out of the top 2,000 people in the world, you're between 2,000 and 1,500. Which means you're better than majority of the people playing this game. You're just not better than the best of the best playing this game. And then Grandmaster and above, those are for like people who only queue up with like their friends who are a team that takes it serious, and they're all high level players. Okay, those are the people who compete in tournaments, who consistently place. Which, unlike Smash Bros niggas, gets you some actual money. I mean, you're still broke compared to like any other sport, but still, it gets you some money, okay? Well, when you're doing the actual pro tournament, not in the game. But yeah. So the reason why I think they shouldn't bring hero bans all the way down to bronze, because all that does at between bronze and gold, all that does is it starts eliminating the fun out of the game for the average person playing ranked, which again, it's not an exact number, but just so you understand, 90% of the people who touch rank are never getting past gold 1, bruh. Never. And if they do get past gold 1, they'll probably, especially if they're a solo queuer, they'll probably get the diamond and then drop down back and forth between gold and diamond, with a combination of season D ranking and catching losses because they're solo queuing. Diamond and above, you gotta have people you get on this game with consistently. And that is a factual So now that you understand why that system exists, because there are certain, oh, actually I didn't even explain it. Oh wait, the picture is right here. Oh no, this is the article I was at. Uh-oh. Boom. So just so like you understand and have a little bit more context, the reason why hero bands exist in this game is because there are several characters in this game that, and actually this is not even a game specific thing. This happens with any game. With any game, you have certain characters in the game that are significantly better than others. Now you're probably sitting there, wait, did I even adjust my angles right? No. You're probably sitting there like, well, yeah, duh, bro, duh. Any game that you play that has different characters that are actually different and unique from each other, there's gonna be one character that for one reason or another is busted, or one set of characters that for one reason or another is just busted. For example, in Marvel vs. Capcom, there's no such thing as an unviable team, just an unviable like skill set to play those people. But there is a difference between making a team of like Roll, Servbot, and Spider-Man, which are three of like the worst. Spider-Man, I know he's low on the tier list and I can't think of anybody like lower than him off the top of my head, but like a team of Spider-Man, Roll, and Servbot versus Magneto, Psylocke, what was it? MSP, Magneto. Oh, Magneto. No, was it Magneto? No, CSP, Cable Storm, Psylocke. That's what I was trying to think of. Cable Storm, Psylocke, or CSP and MSP, Magneto Storm, Psylocke, Magneto Sentinel Psylocke, or Cable Sentinel Psylocke team, or even Team Scrub. I know Team Scrub is Storm. No, it's Sentinel, Cable, and I think Storm. Yeah. So Sentinel, Cable, Storm. Playing Sentinel, Cable, and Storm in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you're way more likely to get a win in any type of competitive environment where people have like actual confidence as to how the game works, versus if you pick Roll, Servbot, Spider-Man, you know? So it's one of those things of like, majority of the people playing the game will never be affected by hero bans, and that's how it should be, because it's a lot of one trick. Like throughout all of these ranks, there's a lot of one tricks, which in games like this, for those of you who are unaware, maybe who are looking at characters from like a fighting game perspective or like a Call of Duty perspective where they don't matter, in this game they matter, but they matter more so as in you have to do what's called flex, which is be flexible and open to playing different characters with different skill sets based on what your team needs. So for example, let's say there's somebody else, let's say you pick DPS and today you're not hitting your shots. Today you're just missing everybody. Enemy right in front of you, you do this shit. Right? Let's just say it's one of those days. Everybody has bad days where they fuck up even if they're a good top shooter for their team. So what do? You tell somebody, you say, hey, I'm not doing good as DPS today. I'll switch to support. One of you support can DPS. Or I'll switch to tank. One of you tanks can DPS. Or you switch to an easier, you switch to a melee DPS character. Do something so that you're just not playing a character that's holding a fucking team back. And platinum and above, everybody has the skill to flex. Gold and below, it's not the case. That's really not the case. Not everybody has the ability to flex below this. But like above platinum, really, but above grandmaster, I guarantee you're gonna have to flex. Guarantee you. And also, another reason that I just thought about is the way that top tier characters will get abused in platinum and above is not the same as in gold and below. Because for example, if you have a busted character in your game, right? Let's say your character is the character is completely busted. They do more damage than everybody else. They have a hit scan. They are hard as fuck to kill, like Venom, hard as fuck to kill, but they stand back here and they shoot from a range. They got infinite ammo. They load quickly. They shoot fast. They have a move that they have a get off me move, and they have a gimmick that could really just kerfuffle you and take the sauce away from your soul, right? So let's say that's the case. Let's say that's the situation, right? In bronze through gold, you will rarely run into people who abuse it, and the people in gold through bronze who are abusing it are probably people that are speed running their way to eternity or grandmaster for like a fucking YouTube video or something like that. So it's more reasons, but I'm just saying all this to pretty much show you and tell you. Wait, answer retain. Oh, no. I really say this to tell you and show you, like, the whole Rollock thing is, I mean, not Rollock, excuse me. The whole idea of hero banning makes sense only above platinum. Below platinum, you're just shitting on niggas' fun, and at that point, you're being like Blizzard. Currently, hero bans only becoming available. I was wrong. It's diamond, not platinum. Excuse me. Many fans believe the feature makes the game more fun and possibly enable players to reach higher ranks more easily. You know what else it does as a byproduct? It makes it so that at higher levels of play, you're not seeing two teams of the same characters, because that's one major problem that Overwatch had. It was a point during the GOATS meta where every Overwatch team had a Mercy like this running behind Reinhardt with an IV drip bag. Every game had that. Then when Brigitte came out and you was playing, if you was playing or watching competitive Overwatch, I guarantee you both teams had Brigitte, because the way that she was introduced into the game, she fucked up the flow of the game so bad that you couldn't make a team composition without Brigitte. Like, Brigitte was the center of all good team compositions in Overwatch 2 till the very end, till the day they cut that shit off and said Overwatch 1 is getting its Overwatch 2 free-to-play update. Brigitte was a problem from introduction to the shutdown. Problem. And even now, she's not as dominant in terms of the meta and having team comps revolve around her still, because they've nerfed her into the ground and nerfed her into a just okay character, and they reworked her, and when they reworked her, she was still fucking phenomenal. But yeah, hero bans prevent stuff like that. Like, people get tired of seeing Brigitte on a fucking screen, and you don't think the players are tired against playing against the same character all day and night? And even if a lot of them aren't, eventually one of them are gonna say, you know what, I hate playing against this character so much, I will deprive my team of playing as this character just to not see this motherfucker on their team. That's a good option, because there's eventually gonna be somebody who feels like that. But currently, many fans believe that the feature makes the game more fun and possibly enables you to reach higher ranks more easily. No, it doesn't. Because what if you're in the lower ranks and you're trying to one-trick somebody just to get your rank up real quick? Because I learned that that's a thing, that people will pick one character and like just stay on that character, hard lock DPS or whatever, from bronze to platinum, and then platinum or diamond, whenever hero bans start coming into play, if they can't play that character, then they start switching. And then when they get higher and higher, and especially when, like I said, they got a party. Yeah, by the way, this band-aid here, I mean, it's a regular looking band-aid, but yeah, go get your checkup. You're about to have a crazy nigga in office that's about to dismantle the healthcare system. Go get a fucking checkup. Anyway, back to talking about games. Like I was saying, the whole hero rank thing, the way it is fine. It doesn't need to be everywhere. Some of you motherfuckers will never reach platinum and will never be able to hero ban and not see Hello on the opposite team or Doctor Strange. It's okay. Hero bans do allow players to take a more active role in shaping the meta of Marvel Rivals by voting to remove certain characters from a match. Oh, you know what's another side effect of hero bans? Because remember what I said in my other video about Marvel Rivals, where I was talking about how a lot of the time these games, because like the tippy top most expert competitive players are usually like players who the developers listen to make sure that the game is competitively balanced. Sometimes they overbalance and overtune things to make the whiners in the competitive community happy and end up fucking around and ruining the fun for everybody else. All right. Likely end up fucking around and fucking up the fun for everybody else. Yeah. When it comes to stuff like hero bans, it's like, okay, if that character is that much of a problem to where you can't counter it, or that much of a problem to where if you somebody on your team can pick the exact same character and it's just not fun, it's a stalemate, then you can take that character completely out the match for everybody. Nobody's allowed to play them. Players cannot choose to play them, and they will be absent throughout the entirety of the match. The feature gives a bit of agency to the 12 players engaged in the match, allowing them to decide which characters they feel are overpowered or problematic. So, if players universally think Jeff the adorable land shark is overpowered in Marvel Rivals, they can simply remove him while they wait for NetEase Games to make balancing changes. When a specific hero is removed, it also forces teams to get creative with their composition instead of running with the same set of heroes every single match. Excuse me, which is a very true thing, which I mentioned that earlier. It forces you to pick different heroes and not pick the same motherfucker over and over. Some random nigga on Reddit called for a major change to the competitive... Listen guys, we're about to read Game Rant. Use a Redditor comment or a fucking reference in an article. Take this shit with a grain of salt, cause some of these niggas on Reddit be crybaby bitch ass niggas that are mad they will never rank up past gold, if they ever get to gold. By random nigga 9 called for a major change to the game's competitive mode, asking NetEase Games to enable hero bans for all ranks of play. Currently, they only become one on many fans, blah, 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 blah. This is especially important to some Marvel Rivals players who want to climb gold rank to earn Marvel Rivals free Moon Knight skin. And is it only Moon Knight? In addition to removing potentially problematic characters, many gamers feel it encourages players to explore characters outside of the game's current meta. 90% of the player base is being left out of the fun. The same 4 heroes are dominating the lower ranks. Competitive should have hero bans for all ranks. No, they shouldn't. Shut your stupid ass up. If you tired of seeing the same heroes all together, get your ass in the training lab, hop in the Discord, get some pals that you could play with semi-consistently, get about 10 to 15 people on your friends list, and then only run ranked when you have 3 or more people. When you have 2 or more people, like 3 in the party, but 2 or more people actually in the lobby with you, so that whatever character you pick, not only do you have more freedom in what character you pick, but you have more like freedom in terms of knowing that you have a safety net of an actually competent team that's not full of dumbasses, versus when you play random ranked queue, you get what you get. You don't get upset, little bitch. A lot of fans seem happy without the feature in the game's quick play mode. Please keep that shit out of quick play forever. Quick play is supposed to be a place where you go to test shit out, fuck around, and have fun. Leave quick play alone. Never add anything to quick play. Don't add no role queue. Don't add hero bans. Don't add none of that extra goofy ranked competitive player. Oh my god, I'm gonna go pro. To never go pro. Ass shit the fuck out of quick play mode. See this quick play mode? This is the I am employed mode. This is the mode for people who go outside, people who go to the gym, people who touch grass, people who don't sit at their desk with a bottle taped to their leg and a straw going up to their genitalia, so that whenever they gotta urinate or use a bathroom through the match, they don't have to wait throughout the match, get up mid-match, none of that. They just while they're playing and call it a day. No, keep all them fucking features in ranked play, because that's where it's supposed to be. Some feel it's necessary for the longevity of competitive. Marvel Rivals director recently addressed the role queue concerns. Yeah, long story short, he said, nigga, we ain't never adding role queue since the game's launch, blah blah blah. That's just them trying to convince you to click on the article and read.